ready for this challenge. The challenge is we have 10 minutes to draw as many cute food items in kawaii style, and the only thing I have is my finger and an iPad. It's the old iPad, so I do not have the one with the pencil. It's the old version, probably 4 years old, about that. And I'm only using one finger and a drawing application. So in 10 minutes, let's see what happens. I have to finish the doodles and color them. So what I really want to do right now is do some pancakes, because pancakes make everything okay. And what I did, I started with the top is a novel, and I just repeated the shape in the bottom over and over to kind of, make it look like we have a bunch of pancakes piling up on top of one another. And then I'm gonna do some strawberries, I hope, because they don't really look like strawberries. Then my butter on the right, and on the left also we're gonna have some whipped cream. And they're smiling because if you're a pancake, you're gonna be smiling because you're delicious. Well, yeah, right? And right now I am just using a brush to paint with some kind of see-through type of brown tan color, and I'm gonna use a little yellow for the highlights. I like to use see-through paint on the iPad, not solid pigments, because I think when you pile them up, it gives it a nice texture once they are all together. So that's what's happening. And I am just deleting a couple of lines here that I made a mistake. Sometimes I use the eraser, or I can also use white paint to do that. That's a little trick. I like to use sometimes paint rather than the eraser for some reason. I think it feels better, looks better. And right now I didn't like the eyes, as you can see. I thought they were silly, so I'm gonna redo that. So I'm putting some paint on the heart, because these pancakes, they're not only delicious, but they have a heart. And now we are going to, oh my god, we're at 2 minutes. Jesus. So we'll see if we can make it happen. Now we are working on the strawberries and the whipped cream, and I gotta say, this is going slower than I thought. Oh my god. So I'm trying to beat the clock, and I guess I'm looking too much at the stopwatch, thinking I'm not gonna make it, but we'll see, because at least I wanted to make 2 different kinds of foods in 10 minutes, right? So we'll see. So here we go, putting some color on the strawberries. Strawberries and pancakes. And I guess I cannot complain. I had some apple pie earlier on today, but it's wearing enough. Then I use some orange. Yes, orange, and the opacity I'm using is like 60 to 50%, so you can still see a little bit of the tan underneath. The same with the butter. I use yellow and a little darker yellowish, and the same yellow, as you can see, I'm using around the face on the top pancake, just to give it a little bit more of a, I don't know, happy feeling. And I by accident deleted those little cheeks that I had, the blush I put on my pancakes. I will have to redo that. And this pancake kind of was a little bit silly looking on the end, on the curve, didn't quite make sense. And I'm just gonna fix that right now. Now the eyes. I always like to make them really roundy, and just put a little circle, a white circle for this style. And I think this is the easiest way that you can do the kawaii eye style. And what else? We're gonna have the other eye, because you gotta have 2. Unless this is a pie-dotted pancake, which I guess we could do sometime, but for now it's a regular pancake. And just working on some details, and it's 4 minutes in, and this is what we got so far. A little behind, because I wanted to spend 5 minutes in one drawing and 5 minutes in another drawing to at least do 2 drawings. So this challenge is not going very well, but we'll see. And I'm just fixing that smile. Was a little bit funny looking, so I'm using a brush that is actually the marker brush on the application. And yes, I was using the brush, and this is a marker, and oopsies, that was too bright. So this is red, but the opacity of the red is like 50%. That's why you see it in this color. So now let me fix that, and there we go. I'm just gonna add some shading. Shady, no, shady shade, no, some shading. Sorry. So now I'm just gonna work on the strawberries, and I'm just doing some dots and some details, and I'm using that brush that is like a marker. It is a marker, but I think I'm gonna change it for the actual brush on the painting application, because I like it how it looks. It looks like it's more handmade rather than computer made, if that makes sense. So now we're gonna work on the whipped cream. Or not. Let's, you know what, let's just do the lines again quickly, and let's just fix some lines. Here we go. Okay, and look at that. So now I'm using some white paint, and the opacity of this white paint and yellow orange paint is about 40%, and I'm using that to give it a little bit of highlights and shadows. And now we're moving on to the plate, and the plate I'm just using a gray color, and I am maybe gonna do some hearts on it or something like that. So here we go. Gray, 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 gray. Oh, these pancakes look delicious. Oh my god, we're 6 minutes in. Okay, we're in trouble. This is supposed to take only 5 minutes. But anyways, so let's finish this plate so it looks cute, right? Some hearts all around. Ah, look at that. Some more paint here and there just to give it a little bit of highlights. And there you have it. We did it. So we have 3 minutes to do another drawing in this style. So I'm just gonna do a cup of coffee, yes, and a cookie. So very quickly, a lemon cookie, yes, because I like lemon cookies with coffee. See, this is what happens. I get distracted when I paint or draw food because I start imagining how delicious it is. And yeah, so we have a winking coffee mug. Is this a mug? Teacup looking mug. Yeah, it's a coffee cup. It's a coffee cup. And I am using very pastel tones. And what I'm doing basically is just using the colors I like, and I'm turning down the opacity to 10, 20, and 30%. And for the coffee, I'm using a little bit more higher, 40. And now the details, I'm gonna use the same colors that I was using for the coffee, but opacity 30% or 20 to kind of give it a little bit of consistency in the shading and the color story. I am just redoing these lines, and we have less than 2 minutes to finish. Jesus. Okay, and this eye is looking silly, so let's try to fix it. Okay, the winking, there we go, the smile. Okay, and I'm just retracing the lines, and I forgot to do this, so I'm just doing it right now. Okay, almost there. Let's just do some little shapes, because this teacup or whatever is looking a little bit sad. There we go, some blush. Oh, our cookie, lemon cookie. I decided to give it a bite just because we had plenty of time. And come on, finger, you can do it. Just says it's not gonna go any faster, but that's okay. Some color to this cookie, some cheeks, blush thing, and the crumbs from the bite, some shading yellow. Okay, 10 seconds. Oh my god, are we gonna finish? 5 seconds, 2, 3. Wow, we did it! 10 minutes, 2 drawings. Well, technically 3. Oh, Yay! Well, this is it, you guys. And if you like these drawings, let me know. And subscribe, check out the other videos. And if you want me to do another challenge, let me know, because I enjoy doing this a lot. And I will see you guys later. Bye!